Alright, so a couple updates. What I did was I machined out one of the big mouth bodies and installed an O-ring. And so I feel like that's going to give a much more positive seal. I've tested it, it actually is totally airtight. So let's do that now. So the disc and everything is the same seat, but instead of sealing down on the metal, it's going to seal down on this O-ring, and it should provide a much better seal. No more dripping. Alright, so we're on our steam rack. I'm going to put an elbow on this just because in our system this is the lowest point, so all the water is going to, there's water sitting in here right now, which you wouldn't have in your single pipe system that I've got in my basically two pipe system. So I'm going to put this on for the moment, not drop it, just to divert that initial bump of water, and then you'll see it'll dry out. That on. So running 6 psi here on this rack. Okay. So once that initial bubble of water basically flashes off, take this off. And that was just that water, like I said, that was sitting in that pipe. Ow, that's really hot. You can see there's nothing coming out of there at all. And it stays closed, totally closed. I did a pressure test I pressure tested it backwards, and you couldn't get any water by it. So it'll stay locked up like this. Like if I just turn the steam off and dump the pressure, it'll stay locked up in that closed position. Now this, can't do this one-handed. That disc plug is sealed tight and you can't move it. I even took this whole trap off to disassemble it and it was still locked up on that. So let's put the steam back on. So we got pretty big head of steam there, and that's just literally the water boiling off. So I think that solves the problem of it dripping. Like I said, you shouldn't have any water that collects down in here. That shouldn't be an issue for the guys running these vents. The only water that's dripping out is, we don't put dope on these fittings because these come on and off so many times that we just leave them loose so they can assemble whatever they need to test. So that's the only reason that's loose. Alrighty? So I think that's the fix. We'll take all these back and we'll get new bodies machined and swap them out.